she always hate. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And they'll run. This is James Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
You better be afraid of me.
On play action, it's Minshew. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Good catch there by Tyler Eifert. And Jacksonville, who needed help at the tight end position, signed him to do exactly that. Spent his first 7 years in Cincinnati, a terrific red zone threat.
Come on,
so operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And so ball now. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
A gain of 13
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Let's go now. 8, read. X3, 218, chop it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Jacksonville.
23 yards on the play. On play action, they'll throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Gardner Minshew, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo.
Jaguars
and
7.
That makes the score 7-0.
Josh Lambo to kick off for
and Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
22, Derrick Henry.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
26, Mike. 20. Run. Guys, hey. Let's go. 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Now Tannehill. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Here we go. Slam. Watch that.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Titans 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Sharp. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Nice play by DJ Chark there, and he's a great example of how a guy can improve from his rookie year to season 2. Quiet as a rookie, 1,000-yard season last year, ended up becoming a Pro Bowl selection for the Jaguars.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
the play action fake. They'll look to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40.
It's a
One of
gain
the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the
under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a second down coming up.
Set, ready? 10-2 start. Me and you all day.
Another try after the first down sack. Minshew. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Harold Landry able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And able to find Conley. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Complete to
Chris Conley.
Touchdown,
His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
For the point after.
As a former DB, you might not like to see it, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream
His
of.
kick
correct
is
on
good.
both counts. All right,
That
because
ties
once
the
he took
game
off,
at 14.
I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got some. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown.
Is good.
Gostkowski the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jaguars 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Minshew. Flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
The keeper.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And out. It's 4th down.
Let's see, and the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're going to try and throw. He'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. A first down carry for Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is... Check Mike 50. Hey.
Out of the gun, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a handoff looking right. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Alpha.
Here's Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too far.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Switch up, switch up.
Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. 26, Mike. 26. Hey. After you. I'm coming after you. Where you at? 6, Mike. 26, Mike. Watch the run. Hip. 26, Mike.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Brett Kern now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And here comes Westbrook. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Looking for Chark again. This time he's got it. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Jacksonville.
Here we go. 10-2 saw. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Ready?
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Lambo will put this one through. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a first down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses home or out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now they try the right side here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. You had a big-time drive in that situation.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. With hitter here, it's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And sometimes change can be good, and Chris Conley with a nice catch there is showing us exactly how. First 4 seasons in Kansas City, kind of buried on the depth chart there. First year in Jacksonville last year, career highs in yardage with 775, and added 5 touchdowns to that list as well.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
55's Mike, guys, 55.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Minshew. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Now a handoff looking right. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down. Turned it over. Gave a Mayfield position. Turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I get confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Play with the score Titans 38, Jaguars 17.
On 1st and 10, Westbrook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Second down.
Minshew sets to throw. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off near the 44. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether to keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to isolate, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first.
26-yard line.
Here you go, right here. Waiting. Check. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
On 1st down, Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Here you go. 30. I got 11. Hey. 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill flushed out right. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Let's go.
A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now they try the right side here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
You can't block me. Let's go.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Jaguars.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Bravo.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 30.
A gain of 11.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Jacksonville.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
Let's go, D.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
D.D. Westbrook.
D.D. Westbrook, 30 yards. And the Jaguars get a score closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
26-yard line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Check 52.
Check. Lucky. Tight right.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Number 20.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Deep.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down. Check down.
To throw is Tannehill. He finds an opening past the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
33-yard
Boy,
line.
another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They keep it to Henry on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard
So
line.
after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
There you go, Tiger. 26 Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
60 outlaw.
Man, that's trash.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Now a desperation throw. And got his man complete. 30.
In your face!
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Minshew's
DJ Chark,
to number
98
17,
yards.
DJ Chark.
And the Jaguars
Touchdown,
make some inroads here on that deficit.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they have the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. They'll let Robinson try to run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.